very good morning and welcome to the brief on Newsfirst. I'm Florine Rajendran and let's now take a look at your top stories. Almost home. After a lapse of more than 3 years, 11 sailors, including 2 Sri Lankans who were part of a crew of the MV Albedo, hijacked by Somali pirates in November 2010, have been released. They are currently in Nairobi, Kenya, awaiting repatriation.
The Somali pirates had released the 2 Sri Lankans, 7 Bangladeshis, an Indian and an Iranian, who they had been holding hostage. International media reports say that no ransom was paid to secure their release. Niroshan Pereira was one of the sailors on board the Malaysia-flagged MV Albedo, who were released by the Somali pirates.
We just want our son back. He told us that they were feeding him boiled greens, similar to what is given to cattle. He told me that he would not cry as he was happy to hear my voice.
We went everywhere, but no one gave us any consideration. My son suffered a lot, but now he has been released.
73 Indian fishermen who violated the Sri Lankan maritime boundary have been taken into custody by the Sri Lankan Navy. Navy media spokesperson Commander Kosala Varnakulasuriya says the Navy also seized 16 boats.
32 Indian fishermen were arrested in operations conducted in the sea area of Deft Island at dawn today. Navy media spokesperson Commander Kosala Varnakulasuriya added that 8 boats were also seized in this operation. He added that the fishermen and the boats were brought to the naval base at Kankasanture. Meanwhile, another 41 Indian fishermen who violated the maritime boundary were arrested in the seas of Talaimana. The Navy media spokesperson said steps were taken to hand over the fishermen to the fisheries inspector in Mannar.
Experts opine that it has become increasingly difficult to predict the weather in Sri Lanka owing to different natural and artificial causes. In a special report on World Ocean Day, Newsfirst Katrina Chan caught up with Dr. K. Arunathan, who is the principal scientist of the Oceanography Division of the National Aquatic Resource Research Agency, to explore the ties between the ocean and the changing weather patterns.
Dr. K. Arunathan says that weather patterns are increasingly difficult to predict owing to the lack of study of the Sri Lanka Dome, a natural phenomena in the Indian Ocean to the east of Sri Lanka which recirculates monsoon currents.
So what we are seeing is that predicting is that the potential fish catch will be lesser, and also the biodiversity in the tropical Indian Ocean will be lesser due to this climate change and its impact. We have to reduce the rate of degradation of our ocean. Otherwise, we may have very bleak future for our future generation. The recent studies indicates that it is a Sri Lankan dome, a pool of water just lying off the east coast, which regulate the monsoons and the wind patterns and weather and the climate in the Indian Ocean. We are little far away from predicting and forecasting the potential extreme weather events which is revealed by the Sri Lankan dome. What I would suggest that there should be a concerted effort by the northern Indian Ocean nations to understand this phenomena and its importance and significance in the driving these extreme weather events and its impact on the climate change.
The police have requested for the help of the public to apprehend a suspected LTTE member who evaded the police in Mannar.
When a group of police officers were searching a group of persons on the 4th of June in the Madhu area, one person ran away while another was arrested. Police seized 15 kilograms of TNT explosives which was in the possession of this individual. When interrogated, he revealed that the one who ran away too has a stock of explosives in his possession. This person who evaded police custody is identified as Gunasekara Mudayansilage Nilanka Jude Anthony alias Cyril Nilankam Jude Anthony. Further investigations into this individual revealed that he is also a former LTTE member who went under the name Ilango. The police request the public to call 0112 451 636 or 0112 451 634 if you have any information on Gunasekara Mudayansilage Nilanka Anthony Jude alias Cyril Nilankam Jude Anthony.
Let's now take a look at the foreign exchange rates. And that's a wrap of the brief here at News First. I'm Florin Rajendran, reminding you to stay briefed.